Welcome everyone to Train the Trainer Week 4. This is going to go over the last of the content that we have to go over in the program, which is going to be Microsoft Forms. Microsoft Forms is a data collection tool that is created by Microsoft in order to create assessments or quizzes. You can create just general surveys or forms. There are a few different types of assessments that you can go ahead and create with Microsoft Forms. So you have pre-assessments, and these gauge the feelings and knowledge of the topic at hand. There are no right or wrong answers, and you are allowed to view the results in real time. So you can stay on your computer while your students are taking your pre-assessment, and you can view the results. Formative assessments are entrance or exit tickets. So you can give these at the beginning, middle, or end of your class. They gauge ability to recall information and are typically used as progress checks. So unlike the pre-assessments, there are right and wrong answers, and you can still review the results in real time. Summative assessments allow you to grade students. So Forms, Microsoft Forms has the ability to auto-grade questions for you based off a point value that you set. You can manually grade questions, and you can provide real-time feedback. Some other additional features of Microsoft Forms includes equations and branching. Take a look at what this looks like. So we're going to go ahead and go to Microsoft Forms, and then we're going to go ahead. We can either create a new quiz or a new form. So we have quiz, and we have form, an untitled form. We can add different types of questions. So this includes choices, text entry, ratings, dates, rankings, Likert, which is basically used to gauge multiple attitudes. So you can say like maybe, kind of, yes, like a scale. So for example, we might have a scale that says not at all, very little, average, and then a lot. For example, you can get rid of option 5. Or I got rid of the wrong thing. Whoops. A lot. This is how you can gauge feelings. In order, when you add a new choice, you're first going to enter your question name, and then you can edit your question options. You can also add an other option. You can make this a drop down and view what's on the drop down. You can create a subtitle or a description for your question, or you can add branching. So branching is otherwise known as logic in quizzes. So with branching, you can go to a different question depending on what the answer to a question was. So let's say, please enter your GPA. I'm going to get rid of the subtitle. I don't want this to be a drop down. So you can say under 2.0, 2.0 to 2.5, 2.49, 2.5 to 2.99. So we want to make sure that our answers are not going to overlap because that can cause some confusion and inaccurate data. And then we have 3.0 to 3.49, 3.5 to 3.99. And then we have 4.0 or higher. Okay. And then I'm going to add a new question. Were you in AP classes? I'm going to add yes. I'm going to add no. I'm going to make this question required. I'm going to get rid of the other option on here. And then I'm going to add another question. Okay. So this is just a general form. I'm going to go ahead and add logic. So I'm going to go ahead and add branching. So if they say that their GPA is 4.0 or higher, we're going to go ahead and go to the next question. But everything else, I'm going to go to question 3. So that will add logic. Make that not required. Alrighty. So this is going to be a basic form. You know you have logic when it has this little symbol right here. Let's go ahead and see what this looks like. So we're going to go ahead and preview. We enter our GPA. Question 3 is actually showing differently on this than it does on the form that we had. Question 2 goes directly to what was your most difficult class. But if we choose 4.0 or higher, for you in AP classes suddenly shows up. Let's say we wanted to create a quiz. We want to go ahead and enable the math option. So the math option allows you to enter a LaTeX formula, or it also allows you to enter scripts. You can enter something from your regular keyboard by switching to system keyboard, or you can switch to the formula keyboard. You can also add points to questions. You can add multiple answers, or you still have the option to add logic. Now, over here, you see that you can add a timer to quizzes. Up here at the top, you can just click this. You can show results automatically at the end. If you turn this off, then you can grade the answers before you submit it. Your time duration, you can set that. You can shuffle questions. You can open a quiz at a certain time. And then you also have an option. So if someone answers, what is the square root of 4? Alrighty, so option 1, I'm going to say 1. Option 2, I'm going to say 2. You can add a customized message for those who choose the answer. Sorry, that is incorrect. Please try again. Or 2, yes, that is correct. Alrighty. And then you can also shuffle options. You can turn that on. And we're going to add a new question. That is a rating. Please rate this quiz, for example. You can do anything, and then you have different levels. You can change different stars. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that the way it is. And now when you preview it, the timer is still running, but you can say 1 for the answer. Please rate this quiz. I'm going to submit. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and collect responses. Anyone can respond. And you have the option to link, invitation, create a QR code, or embedded. So in order to put this on our website, we're going to embed. I'm going to put this on my website. While that's loading, another really cool thing that you can do with Microsoft Forms is have live polls. So you can click present here at the top. It gives you your QR code, and then you can go through one question at a time and have students submit their forms, and you can view those results in real time. All right, so our site is done uploading. So I'm going to go ahead and add elements. I'm going to embed code, HTML. I'm going to paste that code that was given to us. I'm going to update that. Put that over here, over this image. And then your quiz will be embedded on your website. If you have any questions, just let your instructors know, and we would be more than happy to help you out.